Hello again everyone, this is the first video of our cPanel complete installation and configuration tutorial. So in this video I'm going to show you the necessary things to download and install for your client system which you're going to connect to your server, and then we're going to create our server in our server console, and I'm going to show you how to connect to that server for the first time. Okay, so the first thing that you need to download for Windows users is Git Bash. You just need to go to the website gitforwindows.org and download this Git for Windows and then install it. After installing that, you will have some application like this, Git Bash. I'm going to open it. When I open it, as you can see, I can work with it like the terminal in Linux or Macintosh. If you're using Macintosh, then you don't need to install anything. You can only open up the terminal and use the terminal to connect to your server. Or if you are a Linux user, then that's exactly the same. You don't need to install anything. Alright, so that's it. This is Git for Windows. Now, this is my Hetzner server console. I'm using Hetzner Cloud for creating servers. I've been using their servers for about 1 year, and I'm really satisfied about it. Alright, so let's So let's create one for today. I'm gonna go to my project, add server, and you can choose 3 different locations which is available right now. Then you need to choose your operating system, which is important to choose CentOS 7 right now because this is the most stable version of the operating system for installing cPanel. Alright, then I want the local NVMe SSD, which I think at least you need 4 GB of RAM and 2 cores of CPU, but here because of Hetzner Cloud, their servers, their CPUs are virtual CPUs, then I get 1 more core to be sure that my server is gonna work completely without any problem. Okay, so just to mention that it's not really important where you purchase your server. It's okay. Every place that you purchase your server is same. They're gonna give you same console. It's just gonna be maybe a little bit different, but the work to be done is same. Okay, so I'm choosing the server and choosing the operating system, choosing my location. Then let me tell you something else. This is the location of the server. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are living in the world. You can choose these 3 different locations. In my idea, Hetzner Cloud is same in any different location, so it doesn't really matter which location you choose. Okay, then I'm gonna name this server as my host name. It doesn't matter really what name you put on that. I'm gonna give you this text file. You don't need to put this name. I'm gonna talk about host name later in the next video. Just for now, you need to connect your host name or whatever you want to put as host name of your server. You copy and paste it over here. It doesn't matter if you choose any name here. You can change it later on from the server console, and that's okay. Everything's okay when I'm checking, and create and buy. Okay, it's gonna take about 10 seconds that my server is running up. This is my IP address. I'm copying this IP address over here and paste it over here to keep it in the course and work with it. Alright, after the server has been created, Hetzner is gonna send me an email with the username and password of my server. It's same everywhere you purchase your server. They're gonna give you a username and a password. Okay, just waiting for it to create the server. I'm a little bit worrying about it because most of the times Hetzner Cloud creates the servers in less than 10 seconds. I don't know why it takes a bit longer now, but there's nothing we can do. We should wait for it. Okay, how much longer should we wait? Let's go back to the Cloud Console, and now yes, my server is on and running up. I've got an email from Hetzner here. As you can see, it gives me the IP version 4, which I copy and pasted already. My username, which is root, and my password, which is this one. I'm gonna paste it over here. Alright, so that's it. I'm gonna save these things. Let's go back and open the Git bash. Now here's what we're gonna do. For connecting to my server, there is one easy command: SSH root @ IP of my server, which is over here, and I'm gonna copy this and paste it over here. If you're working with Git bash or command line, most of the times the Control-C Control-V is not gonna work for you. Okay, so you need to copy it first by clicking on the mouse and then paste it by the mouse. Or if you want to use the keyboard, then you can use Shift plus Insert to copy the command. Okay, so let me one time copy. Oh, I caught it. Copy and paste it over here and enter this command. And now the first time you're connecting to the server, it's gonna ask you to save the fingerprint of your server, and you're gonna say yes. Don't worry about this stuff, they are not really important. What you should do is exactly do what I say in the video and follow these commands I put for you. It's not really hard to do this. You will find it so much easy, and don't worry about anything. Okay, we're gonna go step by step. You don't need to know anything about these stuff. You just need to copy and paste these commands. Alright, so it needs my password. I'm gonna copy my password. Now something funny will happen here. Look at this. I paste my password and I enter it, and now I have connected to my server. But the fact may be making you a little bit worried that why my password is not showing up over here. But it's not a problem. In the Linux or in any command line tool, most of the times when you are putting your password into that terminal, the terminal would hide your password for security reasons, because it's not something like username that can be public. The password is something private and it should be secure. When I paste it over here in terminal, it's really pasted, but it is hidden and you can't see it. Okay, the first time you connect to your server, it's gonna ask you to change your password. For now, it's asking me for the current password, which I'm gonna paste it. Of course, you can do Shift Insert on your keyboard to paste it. I enter it, and it's asking me for a new password. For the new password, I have opened up the passwordgenerator.net website, which is going to generate a password for me. The 16 characters would be okay, and I just click on Generate Password. I'll copy this password, come over here again, and in the new password, Shift Insert to copy the password, and retype new password. Again, Shift Insert, and that's it. My password has changed, and when you see the hashtag sign over here, it means that you have connected successfully to your server. Okay, I'm gonna paste a new password over here. Oh, let me copy the password, come over here and paste it instead of that password. Okay, so now we have connected to our server successfully. The first command I'm gonna show you just that we have connected successfully to our server and there is no problem. It's not really important command for this tutorial, but I'm just gonna show you that I have connected successfully to my server. Yum install nano. Oh, I have, sorry, Nano, not Nano. Okay, it's gonna ask me that should I download this. I'm installing an application named Nano with the command of yum install Nano. I told you most of the time it's installed by default on the server, but if it's not installed, you need to install it. That we are going to use it in our tutorial, just in a few videos that we are gonna record. Okay, so yum install Nano. Don't worry, I'll put every command that I use in this course in this file for you, so you don't need to memorize anything and you just need to copy and paste. Alright? So, it's gonna ask me the total size for download is 44 kilobytes. Should I download it? And I say yes. By typing Y, I'm gonna give the permission to download and install Nano. So, the Nano application has been installed. We are gonna see what Nano is used for in just a very short time. Don't worry about it. And that's it. So in this video I've shown you how to create your server, how to connect to your server, and how to put your first command on your server. This is your server. Now you have connected to your server. It's not something like Windows that you have a graphical visual environment to work. This is exactly the terminal. The first times that you work with these terminals, it may be a little bit frustrating, but that's not. It is really gonna be fun and very enjoyable for you. It just needs some practice, and I'm sure if you follow this course exactly as what I do, you will be completely a master cPanel installer and configurer. Okay? So I hope to see you in the next video. We're going to cover more details and install cPanel and configure it in future videos. Goodbye.